I'm taking up your shoe today. Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back into Prem de la Creme, episode 16. We've got a full panel of the best reps in the world. Okay, so a magic weekend. So we're going to jump into things very, very swiftly. I'll introduce the panel members. First, to my right. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save to my right. I'm going to go down and go to Tristan. So introduce yourself, Tristan.
How's it? Yeah. Tristan, the Spurs fan. Very happy to be here.
And then we have even happier man right next to me, Malak Uzi.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen?
Max representing Arsenal in the bottom right.
How's it, guys? That's
And
all I've
last
got
but
to
not
say for
least-
today.
And last but not least, the saddest man in all of Merseyside, Mr. Nikhil Singh. Sing on the cop.
Hi guys, Nikhil Singh here, Sing on the Cop, Liverpool fan. Ready to do this episode, excited as ever. Not under the best circumstances, but we move. Welcome guys to Prem de la Creme. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Sajid, we're all here for Mac. That's what we're here for. And that is where we're going to start. We're going to start in the bright sunshine of Manchester United and in the darkness and sadness and coldness of North London as Arsenal took on Manchester United, and we all know what happened. And you know what? I'm not even going to introduce it. I'm just going to give it straight to my boy, official Uzi Ahmed on all platforms. You know?
Let me take it away, bro. Let's take this away. Mac, how are you feeling?
Good. No, I'm
Good.
joking. I feel sick to my core, bro.
Don't cover the reaction, bro, because the fans are here for it. Right.
Nah,
You know what?
fair play.
To be fair, though, right, Arsenal did play a lot better than us. They kept us pinned for majority of the game. But in the end, possession don't matter. Goals is what wins you games. And we slapped y'all up 3 on y'all's home turf. And you know what? This year,
Christmas comes
It's
once
for-
a year, so I'm all good
this
with
year
that.
is for Nikhil and Jesse Lingard. My boys, don't mind my bed. This year, this is for all of y'all. This is for all of y'all.
I think you should turn and do it for TikTok again. I need to see it
Yeah,
like
that's-
another 3
This
times
is
at
for
least.
the TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna get banned, eh?
No, but
Oh,
Max,
that's
seriously,
fun.
what was your feeling when the ball struck the net from the beautiful boot of Mateus Cunha? What was running through your mind in that moment?
Before the ball even went in the back of the net, bro, I said, don't give this guy space. You already saw it happening, bro. As soon as he took that second touch forward, I was like, oh shit. Before it even went in the back of the net, I was like, oh shit. And yeah, 2 moments of brilliance got them over the line, bro. But besides that, feels like cock. So how did we end up losing to that? It
By
makes
the
it
way,
even
I just-
worse.
I want to say something. My man was saying, not my man. It was some Arsenal oak was saying he's gonna take Odegaard over my boy Bruno Fernandes. This brother got hooked just after the second half started when Bruno Fernandes gave that assist to Patrick Dogo. So you, all the Arsenal fans, you must dose nicely tonight. All of you.
I don't even think you can give. Wait, Bruno is good, but I don't think you can give him the credit for that goal, right?
Yeah, no
That
credit,
goal
but he got the
was
assist.
Dogo on his own. Aish,
Yeah, Dogo.
these
And
guys.
then he went off injured.
1 minute,
bro.
1 minute, I'll come back.
No, Uzi, I mean, for you, going into that game, I know I said in the chat, like, oh, hey, they'll never win. Like, they'll never... I don't expect you to win. Was hoping that you would win. But, like, now that they have won, and they have come from behind twice...
Wait, I have
like, well,
something
once
for
and then-
you as well. I have something for you as well, Hamza. In our
He's
chat.
getting the kill, by the way.
Oh, okay. Wherever,
That's it.
wherever it is, right? I want the editor to put that screenshot of our chat when you were busy saying, do I really think we in contention for top 4 for Champions League football? After that performance, I'm saying yes every single day of the week.
Sign the contract.
Sign the
Give him
contract,
every
yeah. I
month.
was about to say, should we bring the
No.
contract out?
Bro, I got like 500 million pens here.
Give
He
him
can
whatever
choose
he
which one he wants. He can take all and sign.
Yo,
Good
those are
pen to pay
walking,
for, bro.
talking Waltons.
Bro, whatever he wants, he can take and he can sign that contract.
bro. You know,
I mean, that's two
the
big
thing-
performances now.
It's huge.
Go ahead.
I think for Manchester United right now, I think, and we're not going to say manager bounce because at the same time, going into that fixture, going into Manchester City, going into Arsenal, the pressure is not on Manchester United. And when the pressure is not on them, they perform. I mean, everyone expected Arsenal to win. If Arsenal won the game, there was never going to be any kind of pressure on Man United to come through and win or get something. Anything that United get, even if it was a point, was going to be an insane result because the way Arsenal have been playing. So for Man United, obviously, to beat City and beat Manchester United, both of them, they're playing without pressure, and playing without pressure can get you results sometimes, and that's what happened. I mean, the commentator said, "Why on earth did Ruben Amorim keep Kobe Mino out of this team?" And now he's played with Kobe Mino both games in a row, and look at it, he got an assist today, right?
No, I don't know.
So
what
I mean,
Yeah, it was.
I think he did, yeah. But I think
For the
my question here to Mac though is it a handball on Dogo before he so rocks that thing in the net? Is that a clean goal, or do you think they let United
I-
slide?
I think it's a handball, but it's one of those where I think it's a harsh one to give because it like praises and in those
He
moments you have
forcefully
to give.
put his hand to the side as much as he could,
He
like
did,
when the ball
he
was
did,
coming.
but it didn't hit his hand at that point in time. So I don't think you could actually give it. But I want to point something out with the handball again. Harry Maguire was playing goalkeeper today, bro. How is that not a penalty? This is the second week in a row where a player blatantly hands the ball. Last week it was Ola Aina for Forest where he puts his hand like this. Wait, I know you want to put your finger up, man. But this week, how is that not a penalty, bro?
Bro is
I want someone on
complaining
this-
when Odegaard did the same thing. Was it against Liverpool a few seasons ago, where brother literally smacked the ball from the
Bro,
bottom?
basketball, eh?
Bro,
Yeah, he
I
did
admitted
Yeah,
the
basketball.
ball
myself.
Played
thing.
basketball. Played
At
basketball.
Oh,
that
Matt.
time, I admitted myself it was a penalty. It's not something to shy and hide about.
But
A
Mac,
penalty is a penalty
the
at
way
end of the day.
Maguire was going, if he doesn't put his hand down, right, like when you're going down, you put your hand down to break your fall. Do you want him to just go and like break his shoulder? I know he wouldn't have, but like your natural reaction is like to put your hand down.
It's similar to
I
the
know what
teacher
you're saying,
penalty
okay.
against South Africa. The same situation. Player
It is
going
similar,
down.
but it's again a penalty is a penalty at the end of the day. Like for instance, I know we're not going to the Chelsea game now, but the Chelsea one, the guy's hand was next to him. He couldn't put his hand anywhere else, and because it was on goal, that's why they gave the penalty. It's along the same lines. If you understand what I'm saying.
I don't think so, Mac, because the one in the Chelsea game was he's literally in front of the goal. There's no goalkeeper. If Harry Maguire doesn't, if it doesn't hit Harry Maguire's arm, Lemons can still save it, right? I think it's two different things. You're not denying a goal scoring
What
opportunity.
I'm saying is the natural hand position. Harry Maguire's hand should never be there in that position. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you, as a defender, your hand's supposed to be to your side, it shouldn't be out there.
Yeah, when you're falling, you don't fall like this, do you? You don't go like that, do you? You literally
But as
want
a
him to do
defender,
that.
wait,
What's
as
that?
a defender, those instincts actually kick in. I've seen that plenty of times before. And
I don't know.
I'm telling you,
Mac,
bro,
would you not just say that you guys perform? I think attacking-wise, you guys perform very poorly.
you're
You brought on
horrendous.
Eze before 60th minute, and you had nothing apart from maybe Saka a
Quadruple
couple of
sub
shots.
at
I mean,
once.
what is your
Quadruple.
thoughts on? Yeah, what's your thoughts on Arsenal's attack in the second half, especially?
It was horrible, bro. I'll be honest. It's like there was no penetration again. Even that first half, we had all the ball.
Is it fools?
We had all the ball, but like we never ever penetrated that defense. We didn't give them anything to do. And you know what was even more shocking? We could see from the 10th minute, Lemons, whatever his name is, he was literally wasting time. Literally wasting time, and we played into their hands. Yeah.
But look, they
But like
got
I said,
two very scrappy
Christmas
goals.
comes once a year. I'm not too fast. We still 4 points.
We conceded two very, very scrappy goals. The first one, I don't know what Martinez is
I
doing,
agree.
wrestling with Tumba, and then it's obvious corner kick FC. And then we had to
Yeah,
show
I
them
mean-
what quality goals are. What
That's a
Fair
big
play.
statement. It
Fair
really
play.
is. It is. With Manchester United, the goals that they scored were good. I mean, Dogu, aka Gareth Bale, bro is running with pace, precision, accuracy, and he always confidence like crazy. Like Michael Carrick has told the guy, literally, you got a free roam run do what you need to do. You got the pace, you got the shooting, you got the accuracy. Okay, one or two goes high when he has extreme confidence, but it's working for the guy. Even when the balls are getting smacked across goal, the guy is there to get in the box and score. I mean, once again as well, calm and composed, and Bemo in front of goal, bro did what he needed to do. I mean, Zubimendi's been playing really good for you guys, and then to pull that in a magnitude of a game like this was, I don't know. Do you think nerves are getting to Arsenal in games like this, especially like an experienced player like Zubimendi to do this?
Zooby dooby doo.
I want to say that,
Where
but
are you?
I don't know, bro. I honestly, in this situation, I don't know what's actually going on. Like,
And
it's
trust
now
me, as a Liverpool fan,
three
we
Premier
know
League games in a row we haven't won. So that
Mbemo
even hurts
is
even more.
he's done it. He's hurt Liverpool at Anfield. He's hurt Arsenal now at the Emirates as well. When the guy's in front of goal, Mbemo is clinical. I mean, if you had to take any three of them, Sesko, Konya, Mbemo, one-on-one in front of goal, I think Mbemo is lethal. And from distance, Konya, as we saw, he can really do it. And I mean, it's such a lethal move that Man United do now. You start Mbemo, and then when the defense is tight, you bring on Konya, who has pace, who has precision. He can do it off the wing. He can drop in the midfield, get the ball from there, and it worked against Arsenal because they were tired legs, and they brought him on, and he just ran. But like, Arsenal quadruple substitution, but like they were just lacking at the end. Saka loose ball, Madueke overrunning it.
You know,
As you said,
I don't even think we were lacking it at the end, bro. It was just complacency from the 30th minute onwards. Like, I don't even know what was going on in their heads. It was after we got that goal, and it's a regular occurrence. We get that goal, and all of a sudden, we go a bit flat. And that's what happened. And that's how we gave United in that 15 minutes of that first half, that last 15 minutes, 3 chances, and they got the one and they scored. So it's shocking all around from us, but I think we will bounce back from this. I don't think the league is not over, and people are just going to overreact at this point and say Arsenal are going to lose it. I still believe in us. We're still going to go all the way, because no way is City going to go all the way at the same time. City's defense is shocking. They got Gray, not going to lie. It's a big boost for them, but I still believe Arsenal are going to go all the way.
Can we talk about their record sign striker, whatever that brother is? He was getting muscled by Licha in that second half, bro.
You're talking shit through your
bro.
That's never.
Bro, there was only
Martinez was throttling this guy, but no
bro.
foul. He hits also Jesus on the head. No penalty for that too. The amount of decisions I can come with, but I'm just being calm now, bro. I'm not even going at you. I'm just sick of referees, bro. We talked about this every single week. Referees are getting worse and worse every single day. I can't. It's honestly bad. It's bad, and you know it for yourself. But yeah, I'm calm now. I'm calm.
5'7" brother, was he bullying 6'5" man? Them imagine.
But seriously though, Mac, you've drawn 2 and lost 1 in the last 3. I know you said like quite confidently you'd win the league and you'd win the treble, right? And your results seemed on the whole span of the season seemed pretty good. But where's your head at now in terms of last 3 games, 2 draws, 1 loss now? In big games as well, like where are you at in terms of the title?
I think we're still in a strong position. 4 points. I know it's 1 loss and then we can get dragged back, but 4 points is still a big enough lead to get over the line. Crazy. Anyways, 4 points is a big enough lead to go over the line. And like I said, City is not going to be in a position where they're also going to continue their form. You know what I mean? They have other teams where they still have to go away and stuff it out. So I don't think we are in such a bad position. So I believe we're still going to do it.
Even with Aston Villa and City, because it's not just City. I don't think Aston Villa will go all the way, but you have 2 teams there that you have to worry about.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, does Aston Villa come to your psyche at all?
No, I don't think so. Bro, Emery is a butler on himself, so I'm not too fussed about that. So I think City is realistically the only challenger we have, but I still do believe before the City match it will be wrapped up.
Before what day is the City match?
I think it's the 17th of April.
What match week is that? Like match week 32 or 33?
I'm not sure exactly, but I think it's the 17th.
Okay. Still, that's crazy to me. I'll be honest, that's crazy to me. Because if my team was 4 points clear and I hadn't played well really all season, I'll be honest, my butt would be twitching a little bit. But you seem to be pretty calm.
Bro, that's all I can be now. I've had worse than this. So to
Because
be in
these are the games that
position
you
I
have to
am,
grab. Like, realistically, you win today,
I
you go
know,
7 points clear. You beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge with 10 men, you go 10 points clear, right? These are the games where Liverpool last year came and went, you know what, we're going to win this league by April, and then just get drunk for the last 2 months, you know? You say you're going to beat City by match week 32. With performances like this, I don't know how you can see that happening.
understandable, but I don't think we're gonna fall off so badly. It's 3 games in a row, bro. We can't get worse than this from us. We definitely have to
Jan.
check in, bro.
You definitely
look at our
can.
bro.
You can. Ask us. You can. No win in 2026. Freaking no wins in 6 games. Freaking bloody 5 draws. Whatever. It can.
Okay, there is I would say a 3% chance. Okay, it can get worse for us, but I think we'll definitely bounce back from this. It's not
Okay,
something
let's-
for us to dwell over and break our head over at the same time.
Yeah.
United won. I'm giving them their credit. 2 moments of beauties. If they don't score those 2 moments, well, it's ifs again. I'm going like Uzi. But if they don't score those 2 moments, they don't win the game. And if we get our penalty, it's a draw also. But
What
I don't
penalty
care about
does
this,
guys crying for here? Imagine.
Oh, that's a penalty all day for me. Penalty all day. But
Yeah.
again, I'm giving you a little credit. You won the game. Fair enough. Man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be salty about
Well,
it.
Ozzy, before we move to the next game, do you have anything else that you want to say on United and anybody else want to talk anything
Oh,
Wait,
about?
Tristan, I want to hear what Tristan has to say, knowing that, you know,
So-
United and Arsenal aren't his favorites.
Man, I'm so happy. Do you know, like, I'm such a big United fan this week. Bruno. I love that guy, man. You guys doing some good, honest work there, Uzi. I love it. You know, stopping corruption, saving the world. Oh, man, I love you guys.
Call
but
us
no.
Nelson Mandela at this point, bro. Call us.
Man, it was a good match, eh? I was actually really scared. I was pissed off when Arsenal equalized. And then my shirt came off when Cunha put it back of the net. Man, I was so happy.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Yo, do you know how
Where's the
bitter
club?
that
Where's
has
the
to
club?
be when your team does so bad at the same time?
Yeah, Mac, I know. But it's because I get so much stick, you see. And I mean, I think roles
Understandable.
reversed, it would be the same from you, right? I mean, currently it's still the same from you. Even
I'm
when
not
we're
taking
like
my
doing well.
shirt off for that though, bro.
But just 1 second. Can we talk about the fact that Tottenham made up 1 point on Arsenal in the title race? Like,
Thank
what
you.
a weekend. What a weekend. 1 point in the title race. But I mean, Tristan, let's jump to that, right? Obviously,
Wait, I just have one more thing to say
go
on
for
the United front, right? Obviously, Michael Carrick now has 2 big wins in the bag. So, this is the question to the panel. Do the boys think that they'll do the same thing like how they did with Ole? Ole was getting these big wins in. Before they can think or look at another manager, they're just gonna pin it on him, and then after this, uphill climb, it's just gonna be downpour. Because I don't want to see that situation unfold again. I'd rather have Carrick still be interim till the end of the season, and then if they feel they can give him a contract, give it to him at the end of the season. Don't give it to him now midway through the second half of the season.
Yeah, I think with something like that, and it's the history of the United. They turn up in the big games. It's the small games that you need to worry about. If Carrick can go win in those games, if Carrick can do it in those games, I don't know who you guys play next, but those are the more important ones because
Fulham.
United always lose or draw the Fulhams, the Brightons, the Bournemouths, the Wolves, the whoever. Those are the ones that Carrick really needs to show because we know United turn up, and they have turned up this season against the big teams, whether it be home or away. So I think the consistency is what they're going to see. I think that if he can prove consistency in the weaker teams, then he has a real chance of being the manager. But I mean, they've made mistakes before United where there was a few good results, give him the contract, let him take the role, and then bang. When it comes to all these small games and smaller teams, you can't win, losing, don't know the lineups, don't know what to do. So yeah, what do you think? But I look, United fans would be in cloud 9 right now. Beating City and then beating Arsenal is insane. But if you guys go lose, say the next 2 games against weaker team, already Amram pressure is on Carrick. What the hell is going on? Get a real manager.
Yeah, I know earlier I said I'll give him any pen to sign a contract, but like honestly, I don't want him to pen to
Flip
paper
on.
right now. I'd rather have it
Yeah.
be at the end of the season rather
Yeah.
than now.
You know what Nikhil just touched on is that's your biggest
Mm.
like obstacle you need to get over. If
Yeah,
you
the
don't beat
smaller
those smaller teams, that's it. It's something that needs to look at. I don't even think the bigger team should be taken into consideration. Whatever you'll get from it is bonus at the end of the day. But it's basically those smaller teams. If you will go and put performances week after week against them, then he deserves the contract. But if you
Yeah.
don't, simply. Although I
And
do
there's a real.
believe that they will end up giving him the contract because he's not a manager who's loose in his thoughts. He's more of a manager who's more pragmatic and takes it on board.
I mean, look what he did in Middlesbrough. He had a good start, and then he took them basically into like 18th. You know, so it's I would say like ease up a bit. And I think a lot of United fans basically the consensus I've seen online, you can tell me if I'm wrong, is that let him get Champions League. If he gets Champions League, let him interview for the job. Not like in Ollie, where it's like you do well and you get the job instantly. Because if Luis Enrique comes on the market, if Didier Deschamps comes on the market, if like I was gonna say Pot, but like if these top managers from the World Cup, Tuchel comes on the market, I don't care if Carrick gets you second in the league. If Tuchel comes on the market, you get Tuchel. You know what I mean? But one thing I would say is like you have so many problems with Ineos for years. You've had so many problems with the Glazers. You have so many problems with whoever, like false starts. Just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it. Like these moments where like you go to the big teams, you destroy them. You know, you beat City, you beat Arsenal, you blow the like you blow your chances like Arsenal's chances of the league. You blow City's chance of the league, and now you can make top four yourself and go from 15th last season with no hope to Champions League the next year. Just enjoy it, man. Enjoy the ride, and then we'll see where we are at the end of the year. But yeah, I wouldn't be too high on Cap. Like, look at what he did at Middlesbrough. A very good start, and then came back down to earth. So United need more than that. But yeah, that's everything on United. I think Arsenal basically moral of the story: Arsenal stinky, United are back. Will United come back in the league? Who knows? But let's move over to Turf Moor and let's move over to Tristan. So obviously, first game of the weekend ended in a 2-2 draw. Big goal from Christian Romero at the end of the game. But Tristan, take it away. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, as I told the guys earlier, I couldn't watch the game. Watched the highlights though, and the goals look good. Relying on some of my brother's analysis of the game, he said it was good. You guys said it was stinky. Hamza said it was stinky. That's his favorite word when it comes to Spurs. Yeah, but I don't know. 2-2 draw. I don't know. Am I supposed to be upset? I mean, I'm upset that we're not like performing well, but that's been happening for a while, right? And what I'm trying to be is patient. Okay, I'm not trying to like blow my top off like many Spurs fans are at the moment, and it's like I just don't really get why. You know, give the manager a chance is what I say. In my opinion, the type of football we're playing is not bad. We're just not getting the results. But it's like, for me, the way I see it is that we're getting there. You know, if you look at the stats from the game, I think we had 11 shots on target, 60% possession. The ball just needs to end up in the back of the net. United won this game with 3 shots on target. So, I mean, if you look at it like that, I honestly, I don't see many negatives besides the actual result. Yeah, I just want us to give the manager time, you know?
And that's what I was going to ask you, Tristan, because obviously a big talking point online and with Spurs fans, even in the stadium, they're starting to boo him. Where are you with Mr. Thomas Frank? Where are you on the manager?
I'm still Frank in. I actually saw lots of the fans in the stadium were singing "We Want Frank Out," but it's just like I don't understand. You take him out, and who do you want to replace him? What do you want to happen next? Because the way I see it is like you bring in the next guy, and the same thing is gonna happen. Yeah, I'm Frank in. Like I say, give him time. I don't think he's getting us relegated.
What makes you Frank in? Because we hear a lot of people saying like Frank out, right? But like, what makes you look at him and go, you know what? Like, let's give him time. He's the man for us to move forward. What gives you that confidence?
Is it the Champions League that gives you confidence considering beating Dortmund 2-1 and then going and drawing to Burnley.
No, I mean that's actually like a bonus. Like if you look at what he's done in Champions League, it's not many games, but he's been quite steady there. But we've been through worse, man. Last season with Ange, that was way worse than what we're going through right now.
I know. Wait, I
Yeah.
know you're saying that you've been through worse. Okay.
Hmm.
As it stands, West Ham won this weekend, and now it takes it to 8 points. So I'm not worried about that.
8 points. What do you mean?
Between you and West Ham,
Where are they?
West Ham are 18.
They are 8
on the
points
table.
ahead of us or behind us? Worried about West Ham? Has anybody
They-
in history been worried about West Ham?
Bro,
How you say
I'm
it
just
now,
giving
right?
a realistic
Give Spurs-
conversation.
No, I get you. Okay, so 8 points off of relegation is what you're saying. How many points
Yeah.
off of European spots are we? I don't think it's much either. I haven't checked.
I haven't actually
I
checked
can
that.
check now, but I guarantee
I think-
like three wins in a row, and I'm pretty sure we're not in this relegation chat.
Yeah, I mean, you are 4 points. I think 6 points off relegation at the moment, which is an insane thought to think about. And I guess like in a, I say it's a joke, but it's not really a joke. But like in a relegation 6-pointer, like you didn't lose, so I guess that's a win for you. But like when you're saying it's much worse under Ange, how is it much worse? Because I've watched them most weekends, and I just think. It's like, where is the creativity? I know you have a lot of injuries. Obviously, you've lost Madison, which I think is a big loss. I'm pretty sure Kudus is out as well. And then Simmons is just getting into things. But it's like, I watch this and I watch Ange, and Ange is more like terrorist ball in terms of just like blow up your whole team. But what is, I just can't see it. I can't see what you're seeing, Tristan, I'll be honest.
Yeah. And it's weird because I can't see what other people are seeing. Like, where's the negatives? Because people talk
You're
about
15. You're like
No.
13th or 14th, bro. You're Tottenham Hotspur. You're not Everton.
listen.
You're not Palace.
we've
There's-
been there
there's the
before
problem.
playing worse football. We're not playing
Yeah, but
bad
I
football.
think his point is you shouldn't be there in the first place.
No, 100%
That's the
agreed. But when your club keeps sacking managers and you're rebuilding every 12 months, this is what's gonna happen. So I agree. But this is like I'm more angry at the higher ups. I'm not angry at Frank. Yeah.
So is he the guy to rebuild with? Is he the one to put your faith in? I know you said before that who else you're gonna get, but like by the way you talk about it, it's like basically give him a couple years to get through, flush out all the nonsense. Like, do you really think in 2-3 years time you can be like a real force with Thomas Frank at the helm?
Not a real force, no. Like,
So why would you
to
keep
be
him
honest
then?
with you, when Frank came in, and I saw the first couple of games with him, I was like, damn, we could be like a proper top 4 team again. And my faith in that dwindled quite a lot. But even so, I really don't think we're bad. Like, what I would do is keep Frank until we find like a definite manager who is going to like build us up to a level where we are competing. Instead of just sacking him and like wondering what are we gonna do, like keep him there. He's proven himself at Brentford for 4 seasons. So
We say he's proven himself, okay? But
Hmm.
what's the highest finish he's gotten in the Premier League?
I'm not sure. I haven't checked that.
I think it's about 12th or 10th.
Mhm.
It
With-
hasn't been
within-
higher than that. And at the moment, Keith
Yeah.
Andrews in his first season at Brentford might get over that hurdle even at the same time. So I know what you're trying to
But-
say. Keep Thomas Frank
Yeah.
because there's no one else to get at the same time. But there should be major question marks for him at the same time.
Because it's the Brighton
Yeah,
model, Tristan. Because the reason
no
why I
doubt.
go for it
Yeah.
is because we had Potter, right? And the same Chelsea fans were saying the exact same thing when we were playing terrible football, getting draws, getting wins, getting losses, like turgid football. It wasn't going anywhere, right? This is the Brighton model of get some mid-table manager who can't take the step up and then put all your eggs in that basket. I'm so happy when we got rid of Graham Potter because he wasn't the guy to take us forward. And for you,
Yeah.
for Tottenham, I know you aren't as successful as Chelsea, but if you want to be as successful as Chelsea, you can't. It might. I mean, your opinion is different to mine, but I just don't see Thomas Frank. I don't see it. I
Yeah.
can't see it. It was good performance against Leeds to start the season, but outside of that, like, where's the performances been?
Yeah. So in terms of Frank, I would keep him at least until the season's done. I don't want to see us sacking a manager midway through the season.
And just waste the
Unle-
season though.
I think it wastes the season if you sack the guy. That like already terminated, because if you bring in someone else, then you're bringing someone in with different ideologies. Players have to get used to that again. Players are then almost like auditioning for their roles again. That's just what's been happening. Every 12 to 18 months, it's a new manager, new style, new system. Fans are angry again, and you're not building anything. And I think United are in the exact same boat as we are with this.
I was about to say, like, I understand where you're coming from because that's basically what my club has been through in the last, what is it, since Alex Ferguson left. Since I've been watching football, basically.
16 years or
2013.
like 13 years.
Yeah, 13 years, you can say, right?
Yeah.
It's like we'll get a manager in, he won't graft, cut him, bring a new guy in halfway through the season. It'll work a bit, give him a contract. So, like, that's why when Ruben Amorim got sacked, I didn't want him to get sacked because I'm tired of chopping and changing managers every 12 months, 18 months. And then now we must get used to a new style of football. I get where you're coming from. But, like, you're playing really terrible, bro. For
No, we're
big
not.
6
You're not
teams.
watching the games. You're not watching the games. I promise you. Because
Ah, like,
anybody who's actually
great.
watching the game, we're not playing terribly. You know what the problem is with this team? And I can say right now, the way we play, we rely on our goals coming from like set pieces and crosses. And that's exactly what the problem
but
is.
I could say the same thing, but we're at the top of the league.
Yes.
And I could say the
Right?
same thing as well
You've
because
got
we
the
also have
best set
set
piece
piece
coach,
goals.
right? And you've got tall players in the box who are going to get those goals.
Every
Okay,
single team has a set piece coach, bro. It's not
a good one. No. We did not have one under Ange. He refused to hire one, right? Okay. Yeah, look.
We don't.
But anyways, right? Arsenal have tall players. Okay, you guys get like you train for those goals. With us, who is getting our
So
goals?
why-
It's
why
Van der
don't
Ven
Spurs
and
train for it,
Romero.
bro?
We do. Look at who's getting the goals. Romero and Van der Ven, the two tall centre backs. And so if you think of it, Frank's system like that is working, right? I don't like it per se, right? We need to take more shots from outside of the box and we'll get more goals and the results will come. But I've been actually seeing that happening. Simmons is doing it. There's a few players that are doing it. If you look at the stats and you see how many shots we're taking now, how many are ending up on target, you can see that it's happening. There's just the effects are taking a bit longer to come into play here. So I don't know. I see it coming.
I like how
I
you
think
mentioned Van der Ven, bro.
I
Bro
love the
was doing the
optimism.
splits. Bro was doing the splits on that one fake shot. That brother sent him. He thought he was on the tightrope. Nah, man.
Do you know, I love the fact that Hamza brought up Brighton. Because an interesting fact, Brighton's owner and Brentford's owner were best friends at school. Did you know that?
Yo, Mac dropping a ball knowledge.
It's a nice fact.
damn.
Not a ball knowledge, bro. I just found this out from a professional footballer that was playing for Brentford. Literally, I found that out like 2 months ago. That's crazy. And the fact that Hamza alluded to that made even more sense.
No, but that's how it is. It's this project. Look what Mourinho said. He said managers don't get big jobs now because they proved it. They get it because of potential, which makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, we got Rafinha. Bro, what the hell has that guy ever done? You know what I mean? Carrick is now at United. What the hell has that guy ever done? You know what I mean? It's like you have to prove it to then get it. You know what I mean? And by the way, Saeed, we have cooked Mac. Just so you know, we have cooked Mac. You can watch it back on the YouTube.
For a while, It's finito,
but,
brother. Finito.
but yeah, basically United are amazing. But yeah, did anyone else have any thoughts on Tottenham? Anyone? Any other points? No. Okay, so we can get.
Oh wait,
to
wait!
the
I got one point though. Don't worry, Tristan. I believe in you all next week. You're gonna try to answer me.
Bro, if there's one thing that my team are going to do,
It's
we will
beat
lose on
City.
purpose, bro. I'm telling
No,
you.
you'll beat City. Never your place.
No,
It's a whole different situation. It's not like
we'll
it's
do it
the
on-
end of the. I don't think it's the end of the season conversation where it's down to that. the pure fact that you're fighting for not for relegation as yet, but still, you know what I mean, it's a must-win game for you. So I don't think you can throw it away. Even though you threw it away the last time when you were going for Champions League, but I believe in you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, history's on their side, to be honest, for that one. But yeah,
One thing we
let's
do
get
is
into let's get into the meat and potatoes, though, because yeah, we're here for Mac to get cooked. Yeah, we're here for Uzi to have his moment. But I think the most underrated and best moment of the weekend came last night at 7:30 UK time, 9:30 Cat time, when the throw-in came in, the ball was going everywhere, and who was on the end of it? Amin Adli puts it in the corner, and Liverpool lose once again. Arnie Slot, is he going to go? Is he going to stay? Nikhil, the floor is yours.
Oh my God, Daddy Slot. Honestly, Liverpool are such a team right now that I don't even know what to say with Slot. He will play a formation, firstly, that will work against Marseille. The same formation with the two strikers, two cams, should I say, and then two holding midfielders as well that were playing. He played the two strikers up front. I was so happy, even though Salah could have had his chance, could have scored his chance against Marseille. I'm just touching on them first. But he played him up front with Ekitike at that time. And you know what? I was excited. I was happy to see that. We take the same formation into Bournemouth. But now we start Gakpo, the real daddy, because that's what Slot calls him. And he plays him with Salah. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, it's fine. Let's see how this works. Let's see what happens. And you know what? Honestly, the inconsistency of Liverpool right now is just atrocious. I don't understand. Virgil van Dijk is, and I have to call him out in this game. It was atrocious. It was lazy football, lazy because you're just stretching your leg out. Don't blame the weather, the rain, the this, the whatever the hell it may be. You can see what the conditions are. Don't take it for granted that you're just going to stretch your leg out and touch the ball and it's going to go out and everything's fine. There's a man on. There is a man on. And we pay the price for it as well. And then Liverpool once again. Right now, the injury crisis that we are having just proves why. Even aka Mr. Conor Flag, not here today, stated signing Mark Gay would have been better than Alexander Isak because Joe Gomez now needs to come off. You throw in Endo. Kirkes is getting hooked because his performances has been so inconsistent. You play a brilliant game against Marseille, you get hooked again, just how you did one or two games into the season by playing so poorly as well. And then we bring on Robertson, somebody who now is linked to Spurs, which proves that we need him so badly because he played so much better than Kirkes coming on compared to Kirkes' atrocious performance. But yeah, as I said, I've watched Liverpool concede in the last minute against Chelsea. I watched Liverpool concede in the last minute against Crystal Palace from a throw-in from that same side. I've watched Liverpool concede in the last minute against Bournemouth as well. From us being the team that scored in the last minute for the first freaking 5 games of the season or so, to us now conceding, it's almost like every team knows Liverpool have PTSD in the last minute, and if there's ever a chance for us to beat them if we are drawing, the other team is going to get it, not us. Without Szoboszlai, I don't know where Liverpool would be right now.
What do you think is missing? I don't know. Because last year it was so different. It was like you were the team that would win those games. What do you think is different now, man?
Honestly, I just think the cohesion with the players is just not there. I just think Slot is trying so many different things, so many games. And I get it. Okay, he played the formation against Marseille. It worked against them. And like he'll try the same thing in the next game and it doesn't work. Or he'll switch it up a little bit and it just won't work. And it's just a lack of confidence from the team. It's like Liverpool already know a team is going to play. I feel mentally Liverpool are looking at it like, hey, we got a better chance at the Champions League right now because we cooked in the league. So mentally it's like, how do we get a clean sheet against freaking Mason Greenwood, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and a team that's actually playing really well in the Champions League at their home, but concede 3 at Bournemouth with the same lineup? I just think it's the mentality of us. And when that happens, Slot doesn't know what to do. He brings on Endo because he has to. He's barely even played him, so he doesn't even know how to utilize the guy properly, throwing him in at centre-back. Without Szoboszlai doing a magical free kick for us, again scoring one, I don't know where Liverpool is going to be. He loves to play Cody Gakpo. I'm not sure why Ekitike just didn't start, as he is already on form with Salah. It's difficult. It's frustrating right now because as I said, it's happened so many times. I just feel that this manager can't get it right. And if he gets it right in one game, he gets it wrong in the next. So it's tough. It's a tough watch. It was literally a copycat of Crystal Palace where they did the throw-in from the side and it went in. And I'm sorry, it was absolutely embarrassing from Van Dijk or anybody to look for a foul or anything at the end because it's a clean goal. There's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong.
Well, you know, Nikhil, I always say like you shouldn't chat crap about Slot because he won you the league. Saeed put in the chat here. He goes, Klopp's DNA hadn't completely left till February last season. By then, the league was done. Right? What do you see truth in that statement? Do you feel like they kind of won on the coattails of Klopp, or because of
I always said this, and look, I've had a debate with like Nawaz and a few others before, where I said that the players that Liverpool lost were more important than the players that we brought in, and I do feel that Klopp's DNA was made so much of that clinical high pressing with the people that we had. People overlooked players like Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez, but yet they were the people that high pressed so badly for Salah to score that goal, for Luis Diaz to get that high press and score that goal. And I feel that Liverpool just don't have that anymore. Cody Gakpo was brought in literally at that time when Sadio Mane had left. A 33-year-old Sadio Mane still looks better than Cody Gakpo right now, performing on international level as well. And it's the truth. I still rather take Sadio Mane right now because he's not a one-dimensional player like Cody Gakpo only knows to cut in. Even if Cody Gakpo has an open goal, he's going to cut in and shoot. It's the truth.
Man just cooked his own team, bro. He doesn't even need us here.
We're tired of it. It's frustration. We are tired of it. I just feel that yes, Liverpool won the league when, and I said this before, when Slot came in, how many players did he bring in to play and gel that Liverpool team? He brought in Federico Chiesa, who was a panic buy because he didn't get anybody else, and Chiesa barely played. And now, when Slot has his team, signing all the players that he did, let go of the players that he didn't, he only didn't get one player, which was Mark Gay. You see, I understand the Liverpool team needs time to gel. I understand they need that. But players like McAllister and them and Soboslai came out and said that, there are things that we need to change, but it's not out for the public to hear. And I can see this frustration within the dressing room. McAllister is not the player that he used to be before. He looks like he is dead weight on the pitch. You don't even know what McAllister is doing, apart from just getting tackled and thrown around on the floor like a piece of raw meat. So at the end of the day, look, majority of this I do feel is Slot, but a part of it as well is I think he's had a hard time with injuries. And I'm not blaming all of it on it at all, but where Liverpool needed to strengthen, especially with another centre-back pairing, it couldn't be that. People were like, run it back, Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk, brilliant against Marseille. Joe Gomez last 35 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, a big thing is obviously Salah's not playing how he played. Like, obviously, he had like a all-timer season last year. 29 goals, 18 assists, something like that, right? So it's big when you lose that, right? Is it just a simple case of like Salah was covering up that team? Now you have him. The real Liverpool is there.
Look, without Salah last season as well, we don't win the league. I mean, he's apart from his goals and his assists, but a lot of his assists was to players like Luis Diaz as well, who played a big instrumental part for Liverpool. First 5-6 games of the season, Luis Diaz was the one that was top scorer that set Liverpool on the mark to going towards winning the league, scoring 2 goals at Old Trafford as well, being one of the trademark ones that he did because of Salah's assists. And I mean, another creativity we have to mention is Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, when Liverpool were drawing, when Liverpool couldn't get a goal, when Liverpool couldn't do something, it was a brilliance, a moment of magic from Trent that whooped the ball through. And then you had that intensity of Núñez or Luis Diaz, should I say, that was there to just, get on the end of it or whatever. Salah is a different player without Trent. He is. I do feel that where Slot is playing him now is going to be better. He could have scored against Marseille and he missed one-on-one. And I think Slot maybe watched the Egypt games and said, hey, you know what? No one is putting Salah on that wing where he's so wide that he can't do anything. Play him more on the inside now because people like to play low blocks against us and give him a chance.
Bro, if that's the case, for Slot to see that, he is a retard, bro. How many years Liverpool has been playing with him like that, bro?
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's frustrating. It was very frustrating before. I think, look, I don't know how true the rumors are about Alonso coming in. I heard news everywhere that Liverpool have now made contact. No wins in 2026. No wins at all. We lost. We've been drawing the past 5 games or 6 games or something like that. It's crazy. Man United won. Chelsea won. Liverpool are 6th. And I think mentally, Liverpool are going to indirectly focus on the Champions League. I can see it happening. I don't see us doing well in the league. I just think it does not make sense how you can get a 3-0 clean sheet away and then concede 3 goals after that. I'm not comparing like Bournemouth and Marseille here, but if anything, people would have expected Liverpool to do better against Bournemouth and probably lose or draw against Marseille, especially away. With the way we are.
This Bournemouth team just lost some Semenyo, probably the biggest threat, bro.
Yep. and we won 4-3 in our opening game against them as well. So there were problems. From when you look at it now, there were problems with the Liverpool team from match week 1. We just got over the line from Burnley to Bournemouth to whichever team, and then the moment we lost at Crystal Palace, it just carried on that way. But as I said, the inconsistency is that look at the performance of Kirkes against Arsenal. Look at the way Liverpool played and how structured they were against them. You concede no goals at the Emirates. You concede 3 at Bournemouth.
Yeah.
It's like,
Bradley's out for the rest of the season, isn't it?
he's probably going to be out for the rest of the season as well. Frimpong is hot and cold here and there. Robertson is linked to Spurs, but then Kirkes is having off and on games. Joe Gomez is injured. Leone got the ACL. It's so inconsistent in the back.
I think out of everyone here, go ahead, Mike. By the way, guys,
No, just
drop a follow if you're new to Prem to the Creme. Drop a follow.
I was just gonna ask, do you go to the Spanish-speaking trends again? Do you go for him again since he's so unsettled?
Honestly, I would not mind at all getting Trent back. I would not. With the issues that Liverpool are in, and the creativity that we need, you bring Trent back, you might see another Salah. You might see last season Salah again. It's crazy.
It's highly possible, but
I don't think he'll come back, bro. He's been injured for majority of the season, so he didn't.
But it's crazy when people go to Real Madrid. I mean, I keep seeing Camavinga injured. We hear the Eden Hazard issue. Every time Real Madrid have a long injury list, Rudiger was so fit at Chelsea for so long, goes to Real Madrid. So many times the guy is injured. David Alaba ends up getting injured for so long. Camavinga injured for so long. Trent injured. Eden Hazard injured. Mbappe, I don't even see him barely getting injured at PSG, but then he always has spells out here and there for Real Madrid. I don't know what they do in their training, man, but the BBC wouldn't get injured.
Yeah.
So I don't know. With Liverpool right now, it's just so inconsistent. But give us a Champions League game. Give us Real Madrid. Give us Barcelona next and see. We'll put up a better performance than Bournemouth. I just don't get it, man.
I agree.
I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't think Slot is the guy for the team anymore. And it takes a big manager to get consistency. You guys know that. I mean, it took Arteta a long time to gain consistency to, now start fighting for the league properly for the past 3 or 4 seasons now. It took Man United. Well, they're still trying to get consistency in the league, but they've been winning cup games here and there. And now Slot is I think is just really feeling the heat, man. And for Liverpool to lose like this in the last seconds of a game, it just shows that mentally we are not okay at the end. We are shaking no matter who it is at the end. Mentally, it's just like if it's 2-2, if it's 1-1 in the 90-something minute, we're getting PTSD of things happening. Bro, I can name 3 times already this season. 3 times: Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, and there's probably more, I think. So I think, what do you guys think? You think Slot out?
I
don't
think
think he leads also, boss.
Keep him for the next 50 years. Keep him.
That's what we were saying about Amarim Ball.
Amarim schooled your ball. Amarim schooled your brother on your own backyard, so can't.
But that's because Gakpo couldn't finish. I mean, there's nothing I can do there.
I think
it's as simple as the squad hasn't gelled, and then you've got to think, why hasn't the squad gelled? And if you feel like that comes down to the manager, then you sack the manager. If you feel like that's because the board didn't make the right decisions, then you keep the manager. I think it's a simple case of the squad doesn't look very good because it's so razor thin, because you have so many injuries. Your top players aren't performing as well, right? So it's a mashup of loads of stuff, and only the people inside know whether it's a manager problem or it's a club problem. So I don't know, man. My thing is that you can't get rid of a manager when Liverpool have had 50 managers in their whole history, and get rid of the guy who won you the league last year after not winning for a long time. But then it's at the end of the day, modern football is not about the legacy of everything. It's about now, what can you do now? And I think genuinely you could do something in the Champions League if you got a new manager. I do think so. But if you have the same manager, nothing happens, bro. You probably play Real Madrid or Barcelona or one of these big teams, and you just get spanked. This, you might beat a different team. You might play Tottenham in the round of 16 or whatever, beat them, and then go and think you think you're everything. Then you'll get schooled by a proper team, So if you want to win the season, just get rid of him, I think. And if you want to have a better legacy, then just firm the L.
I just don't know. I don't know how true the rumors are of. I saw the news break a lot about Alonso. I did see it a lot, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he was a Real Madrid player, and I mean, he had problems getting respect from obviously the big players.
But he wouldn't come now anyway.
And then
I don't think
Yeah,
he would
he
come now
wouldn't.
anyway.
He wouldn't. Realistically, Liverpool won't do it mid-season. They won't. They really won't. I think they would probably be at the end of the season, and then they'll really judge Slot on the amount he spent and what he got out of it. So, yeah. But as I said, it's a tough time. It's very frustrating. Inconsistencies is crazy because it's like even when we win, we don't know who to play Slot or the team. Because
yeah. Well, it's Szoboszlai. I think it's Szoboszlai FC at this point. Like, he's the
It
one
is. It
saving.
really is.
Like, Jonathan Morley's video, I don't know if you guys saw it, but it came up
I
by
did.
FYP, where he's like,
I did.
I was like, yeah, he's right. Szoboszlai
Yeah.
is saving Slot stop. Every time he needs a goal, every time he needs a moment, you go to
Yeah.
Szoboszlai. I mean, fair enough. What a free kick. I think he played brilliantly yesterday, in my opinion.
He
And
did.
Rio
He did.
Ingamoa,
He
like, he could
always
have gone
does.
down for the pen. That's a penalty. I think if he goes down, you
Yeah.
win the game. It's completely different. So I think there's individual moments for Liverpool.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
all going wrong, and it's so sad
Well-
that you spent 130 million on a striker and he broke his leg. You know.
Yeah, well, the news
Like,
about Isaac is they said he's probably going to return to training. They said in 3 weeks, so he's
What?
already
I
back.
thought he
They
broke
said,
his leg.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks. They said 3 weeks time he'll be back in like light training or so. But that was good news to see.
Fix
But
don't take long
again,
to fix, eh?
but then even with that too, I just don't trust Slot as a player to either play Salah up front with Ekitike, or I feel like he does not know how to manage Salah, Ekitike, Isaac. It's just too much for him. Like I just don't have the confidence in him to be able to do it. He's not somebody like a Pep, should I say, that knows how to manage the players when he had Sane, Sterling, Aguero, when he has Mamouche, Haaland, Doku, Semenyo, all of them now. And eventually Pep's gonna, I know they have a bit of inconsistency now, but Pep knows how to do it, man. He knows how to do it with those players. And I mean, so there was a time where freaking Klopp had Mane, Salah, Firmino, Coutinho, Sturridge. Like he had them there, and he knew how to rotate and do what he needed to do. Slot is just, I just think the old just runs out of ideas, man. I really do. And his
I
subs
think that's
just make no
purely
sense to me.
down. I think it's purely down to just Holland managers in general, like in recent days.
Yeah, I just.
There's no identity, no plan B's. Like,
But there's just so much of question marks. Like, I
Just
mean, I can't
vibes.
remember. Maybe Uzi will tell me. But there surely was a player that Ten Hag used to go to. His go-to player, no matter how trash he was. I don't know if it was Shaw, it was Dallo, but
It
he
was
would play them every
Anthony.
single game. And there we
Yeah,
go,
it was
Anthony.
Anthony.
It was
It
Anthony.
was.
It was Anthony for him. It was Anthony.
For Ruben Amorim, it's that.
For Slot, it's Cody Gakpo. No matter what, it's Cody Gakpo. He will play him over Chiesa. He will play him over anybody. He won't start Ekitike up front with Salah when they played well against Marseille. You'll now drop Ekitike, the best attacker that we have, and you play Gakpo as striker. Why?
But I mean, is
It's
it not
just-
a rotational decision?
Bro, the guy is fit. He's playing so well. At this point, you'd rather play the players that are on form for Liverpool. And yeah, no matter what, Cody Gakpo only knows how to play out wide and cut in. He plays him forward up front. When we had Ekitike and Isak injured, he played Gakpo as striker, bro. Didn't have a shot. So
Yeah, but
Would
Nikhil,
you
like
start Rio?
even Rio.
Would you start him?
I would
Or is
100%
he
start
too
him
young?
because no, I would start him because he's so direct when he goes up against players, and I'm not comparing him at all to Amad Diallo, but Amad Diallo and him, they run direct at players, do 1 or 2 step overs, try and get a challenge, get a penalty, try and get something. They look attacking and threats. But I would start him. But I just feel like Slot is stuck in his ways for a few things, and I don't know how he thinks it's going to work. It's only getting worse.
I think on the side note, I think Rio could come back to haunt Chelsea. To be honest, man. Every time I watch that guy, he's a proper
He's good.
player.
He comes on. He has energy. He does his step overs.
Yeah.
He's quick. He's agile. You think someone's going to stick a leg out and he, might get a pen. I don't know. It's just not good enough for Slot. I don't know what he wants, man. I really don't know what he wants because it's just not working. But yeah, I might need
Anyone else got any final thoughts on Liverpool then?
Yeah. Nikhil, so what would you say is like Liverpool's goal for the season? Because you guys aren't doing too badly. Obviously, I don't think you can win the league. But you're like 6th, right?
Now we are 6th after United
yeah.
and Chelsea won. Yeah,
2 places off for 4th. Do you think that Slot can get 4th?
I don't know right now. I really don't. I feel like it is Liverpool literally are sitting. We were sitting 4th. We had 3 or 4 games to extend that lead while other people stumbled. And guess what? We didn't. And then now the other people started winning, like United, like Chelsea. There was a time where Liverpool had 3 or 4 point gap from them, and we stayed stuck at 4th and picked up maybe 1 point or so, or we just kept drawing. So right now, I really don't know if we make top 4 because United are looking better than Liverpool. Chelsea are now getting wins under PE teacher, and we've got inconsistencies. So I don't know. As I said, mentally, I just feel like I feel like Liverpool are going to lean more towards the Champions League, and Slot seems like a manager that's going to do that. Hey, you know what? I suck in the Prem right now, but everyone's shining a good light on me on my bald head in the UCL. I might as well maybe focus on that and do better there, because
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so tight at the moment for fourth place that, bro, we could be here next week, and Liverpool could be fourth, United could be fourth, Chelsea could be sixth. The following week, Liverpool fifth, Chelsea fourth, United sixth. It's crazy. So I don't know, but we had a chance.
Oh my bald head.
I think we have to ask Nikhil again. Do you support Liverpool, bro?
I do, but I'm highly frustrated right now. Please ask me when last we got a win in the Premier League. Please ask me.
But I felt like this in December. I felt so numb. As a Chelsea fan, I felt so numb. So I know what you're feeling, bro. It gets better,
It's just
honestly.
draws and draws. It's
When is
crazy. I
27?
think
27 December or something, I think. Oh,
in the Premier League, I think so. I think in December or November, one of the
No.
two, Liverpool last.
Well,
but I'll
Nikhil,
actually tell you.
what day is it now? It's the 24th of January or something. 25th of January, right?
24th.
As we sit here now, obviously you're depressed because of because of January, right? Because of this month and the last 6 games. Following on from Tristan's question, right?
So yeah, can you?
End of the season, end of May 2026. What would be a good season now for Liverpool? What would you be like? What should be the expectations?
Honestly, to try and get top 4 and to win a cup. Whichever cup we win, I think we win the FA Cup or so, one of them.
But yeah,
Yeah, to do that, literally. Right now for Liverpool to try and get top 4, because Slot has even wrote off the league. I've wrote off the league. We know realistically where we are and what's happening. So I think top 4 for Liverpool to still be in the Champions League, because if we're not in the Champions League with that squad, that is going to be a big issue. That is going to be a big issue with the money that's obviously been spent. So if that happens, then yeah, and then maybe win a cup if we can. I mean, I think I can't remember who we drew.
you already
in
got the
next
FA
round.
Cup, really. But like, are you really going to
That's
beat Arsenal? Are you really going to beat Chelsea or Liverpool in a big game there? You don't
It
play
all
good enough
depends.
football, do you?
It just all depends where they are in the league and what they're fighting for and what squad they put out. Honestly, but yeah, I think Liverpool last one. I think in November 30th. I think to West Ham, and
Oh,
no,
that
I
was your
lie.
last win, was it?
No, I lie. Our last win was against Wolves on the 27th of December.
I was going to say I was in India in November. Bloody hell, that feels like a lifetime ago. If you had it once since I've been in England, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. But yeah, that's still a long
But
time.
it is a long time. It is. I mean, we had chances at home. We had chances at home against Leeds. We had chances against Fulham, and we just didn't take it. And then we played Arsenal, and then we drew 0-0 there, and then we drew 1-1 to Burnley at home, and then we drew 1-1 to Sunderland. So Liverpool have not beaten any of the newly promoted sides at Anfield. None. And we
Well,
played
tough
them
time,
in this, and we played them in this time where we could have extended our lead in the top 4, because we drew to Burnley, we drew to Sunderland, we drew to frickin'
Well,
somebody
somebody
else.
put in the chat, if you'd won your, I mean, obviously it's an if, buts, or maybes, right? I know if was his favourite word. But like if you'd won the last 5 games, apparently you'd have been 2 points behind Arsenal, right? Which shows how tight the league is, really, when you think about it.
It does. And you look at Liverpool, their last 2 games in the Champions League, you go to the San Siro and you go to Marseille and you win both by a clean sheet. 4-0
Yeah.
aggregate. How?
Yeah. I think that just shows how dominant the Premier League is, you know? Even Newcastle dunking on everyone, Tottenham dunking on everyone, Chelsea dunking on everyone. I think that shows the catch them in the
And
Premier
it's
League.
crazy because Liverpool's next 2 fixtures in the Premier League is at Anfield, and it's Newcastle and Manchester City.
Oh yeah.
I think you'll beat Newcastle, man. Honestly, I think you'll beat Newcastle. Newcastle, I watched them today. They're not very good. And I think Tonali might be out.
And then City come to Anfield.
They haven't won at Anfield in
think
ages,
that's
bro.
gonna
Come on,
be a
be
draw.
positive, Nikhil. Come on, man. I need to see you happy, man.
Coming to Anfield.
And I need that win, boy.
No, actually, yeah, Nikhil.
But
lose.
listen,
And I'll-
sacrifice, bro, for the greater good of mankind.
Bro.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
It's gonna be crazy. Man.
Don't worry,
But
these
yeah.
2 guys here are gonna do it. Okay, let me show you on TikTok like this. These 2 guys are gonna do it.
Nah, for the greater good of mankind.
All right,
But yeah.
all right. Well, let's go over to a team that actually did win, right? Let's go to the mighty Chelsea, right? So, of course, coming to the weekend, obviously PE teacher as manager, so I was still a little bit sad. But yeah, man, I don't know if did any of you guys catch the game or watch any of it?
No,
I watched, like, the last
unfortunately.
30
Watch
minutes.
some highlights here and there on TikTok.
Yeah, man. I think that performance is very, very good. And I think 3-1 doesn't show a good reflection on that game. We absolutely dominated from start to finish. And Esteval, oh my goodness, that brother can play. Because we legit, because we were dawdling for absolutely ages, and then they gave us a nice ball in behind. And then João Pedro, Esteval does nicest. João Pedro. I mean, what do you guys think? I know we touched on it before, Mark, but like in terms of that being a penalty, like where are you at on that?
It's a penalty, bro. It's stopping. That's literally right there by the goal. It's a penalty. Both decisions are a penalty for me. But my point of view is like, it's a tough one at the end of the day. I think it goes on who's the referee and who has the ball to call it out. And I think Darren England is a flipping horrible official at the end of the day, but that was a penalty. I can't.
Yeah, the red.
On that
so Wharton got a red card in this game for his second foul, and the second foul, obviously when you get a yellow, the second one has to be like a big foul for you to get given.
It wasn't even like a rash one,
bro. I was thinking, what is this brother doing? That was, in my opinion, never a red. But I think overall it was a really good performance. I like how Neto isn't crossing so much. That makes me really happy. I was glad that Garnacho didn't start and Esteval actually did start. I think the more we have Garnacho starting, the more we have. No, oh my God, Maresca went inside my soul. That was like, Garnacho. No, the more we have Esteval starting, the better, because I think Palmer. Apparently it was too early for this game. I don't know if he'll play in the Napoli game, but I think we should give the keys to Esteval for the next couple of weeks, man. I know obviously this season, next season, the season after that, he'll only be like 20 by that point. We want to like slowly phase him in. We don't want to do Yamal and basically just like rinse him and make him super tired. But the more you watch him, the more I'm like, all Chelsea fans just like, let me see more. I want to see more. I need to see more. But yeah, man. It was good. Obviously, now we're 5th position after, as Hanbury says, Man United.
Behind the mighty Man United.
But
I like how you talk about Maresca.
I don't mind that.
I like how you said Maresca's in your head. I had a question to ask. Do you see a difference in style of play between Maresca and your PE teacher?
Not really.
Is it like the same?
Not really is the short answer. Yeah, because the thing that I was thinking in my head is that this must be a board thing, or Rafinha might just be like, you know what, let me just not change too much too quickly, right? And let me just like play good football. Because Richem is still playing in midfield. Cucurella is still advancing in the 10. Gusto is still advancing when he plays. I think he's not changed too much. The big change that he's made is played Andre Santos, right? That's the biggest change, because in terms of movement of the football, I think Enzo Fernandez can like spray a pass and whatever, and he can drive with it, and he's a really good box crasher. I think he's probably one of the best box crashers in the league, but it's a different profile to Andre Santos, and he just wasn't playing. That's why when we played against Leeds, and it was his first game in like a month and a half, bro, he got absolutely blown away, right? So I'm glad Andre Santos is playing a bit more. There's a little bit more rotation. That for me would be the biggest thing, is Esteval's playing a lot more freer, and Andre Santos is being played more. That would be the biggest thing, because there's undoubted quality there, man. There's undoubted quality. Yeah, that's what I would say would be the biggest difference in Chelsea.
Do you think Cole Palmer can come back to full fitness?
I don't know, man.
I think we spoke about this already, bro.
Yeah, people say he needs to get the surgery. Well, people say he should get surgery. The thing that I'm scared of, bro, and obviously it's just paper talk, innit? When I see links to United, if I see that stupid photo of him as a kid with Aeon, bro, like that's
the question I wanted to ask.
Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it.
What do you think? Would he leave? Like, do you think that's like what he wants, or because I mean, right now I don't think he can leave. Right, he's under contract, and yeah, I just don't see. I don't see you guys letting him leave. But like in his mind, do you think that he wants all of this? You know, like, do you think he wants Chelsea buying kids every window? You know, the squad around him changing a lot, and the managers around him changing a lot. Do you think he? Yeah.
A part of me thinks it's paper talk, right? Because it's like all the players that are around him, Moise Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Badiashile, Reece James, Cucurella, João Pedro, they're all similar age. They're in and around between 22 and maybe 25, right? That's like the general age of them, right? So the core of the team has done very well. I think it's just paper talk, because people say like he's homesick, he wants to go back to Manchester. bro, if you're a millionaire and you're young and you're in London and you're single, you think that you want to go back to Manchester. I'm sorry, like I don't know if you guys have been to Manchester before. Nice
Stay
place.
in that gloomy
If you
weather.
got peas, bro, yeah. If you got peas, I'm sorry, you're not having a problem in London. You're just absolutely not, right? And like with Man United getting a bit better, maybe he sees like going into that team, but it's the same problem he would have at Chelsea in terms of like Bruno Fernandes is playing in that 10. Somebody's already playing in his position. Not like he's not better than Fernandes, because obviously he is, but it's like why would Fernandes, the best player on Manchester United, why would they push him to the side? Like if it was like maybe Mbuemo or Cunha, right?
Wait,
I know
hold your horses, brother. You
what,
said my man is better than Bruno Fernandes. In only one department, I can give that to you.
bro. He's a better footballer than
Looks.
Bruno's had a better season, but I mean they're not the best lookers. I'll be honest, bro. But yeah, I mean, I think Bruno Fernandes is so good that you can't really push him out the team. You know, like Palmer is better if they're both playing and they're both fit. Like I think we can all agree, both fit. Palmer's better than Bruno.
No.
I would have said yes before, but like, when was Palmer's last like good run? It's been a
Before
while,
in-
eh?
not even before
Probably
injury,
start of
bro.
last season. I'd say start of last season or the end of
Yeah.
end of 24, end of last season. Sorry, from Liverpool to PSG. When he dunked on
Yeah.
Liverpool and then he dunked on PSG. If you guys remember when
But there was a
Chelsea
big
had
period there where he was ghosting. There was a very big period between there where he
No,
ghosted.
he was injured. He was injured. The only time he's been poor is January to March of 2025. That's it. Everything else has just been like he's been injured on and off injured for so long. Like March till July was amazing. Then he was pretty good at the start of the season. Then he got injured after like 4 games. Right, so it's peak. But yeah, I don't think he'll go to United. Like, what's the point of going to United? I don't understand that. You know what I mean?
Downgrade.
Honestly, I don't see him coming to my team. Honestly
Because
speaking,
honestly,
right?
you'd have to spend like 100.
Because-
Honestly, you pay 160, 170 million for him. Right.
Yeah, no,
I
he's,
think that's-
listen, I'm not
that's how much
denying
he's
the
doing.
quality, right? He's a world class player. But I don't see, even if, say, Bruno Fernandes, when he does end up leaving the team, we literally just bought another 10 to replace him in the long run,
Yeah.
which is Mateus Cunha. And
Yeah,
as you saw today, Mateus Cunha this season has been quality. I don't think he can do the same job
No, but
as
I
Bruno
think he would
Fernandes.
replace Mbumo because who comes off the right for you? Is it Diallo or Mbumo?
It's Amad Diallo.
It's Ahmed.
Yeah.
Comes off the right.
I mean, he replaces Diallo. Like that's where in 23-24 when he was unbelievable, he came off in the right and he had like this inside right position where he could just free roam. That's basically what you need. And now that we have Esteban on the right, it's kind of difficult. And the way we play with wingers, we need to change the way we play with wingers. That's what we need to do because he had a really good connection with Madueke, and now Madueke's gone. Like it's very different. Like playing with Neto, oh my god. I hate Neto sometimes. I think Palmer hates Neto more than all Chelsea fans combined. Because when you see them play, there's just no chemistry at all. And I think Neto can be a fantastic player, but his floor is just absolutely terrible. But yeah, man, I just hope the death row contract is the reason why we can just keep him away. Because we can do well without him for a bit, but we can't win leagues without him, is my opinion.
So?
Without Cole Palmer, we can finish top 4
Oh.
without him, but we can't win Premier Leagues without him. Like he's a game changer. I think he's probably the biggest game changer in the league, to be honest, apart from maybe Haaland.
You don't win a Club World Cup without Cole Palmer. Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like he
you
had the
do.
streak.
You can buy it.
No, but he had the streaks, man. I remember when he scored against Spain in the Euros final. I remember watching it, and I was stunned for 10 seconds, and I was thinking, bro, this guy plays for my football team. He doesn't play for like next man's team. It's not like when I saw Bale score an overhead kick and just got jealous, or when Ronaldo did stuff. I'm not saying obviously he's Ronaldo level, but I'm just saying like when you see other top players play for top teams, you get jealous. I was thinking that's my guy. And now the thought of him leaving, honestly, I said this to my boy today. I said I'd probably stop watching Chelsea games for a little while and stop caring about Chelsea as much if we got rid of Cole Palmer, because that'd be the biggest indictment on this like project.
Sure.
It's that you found a diamond in the rough, made him a top 10 player in the world, then just sold him. So what's the point? Like, what is the point? But yeah, man, we'll take the dub and we'll win, and we'll move on. So yeah, those are the games for this week.
Hamza, where's your special shout out to your guy, João Pedro? To your guy that you didn't like 3 months ago. Where's your special shout out to the guy?
He was good. And the finish he had today was excellent. And he was good for the penalty as well. You know, like he really should have had 2 goals.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, him and Andre Santos, I think I went a bit too hard on them. I think it's a Brazilian thing, maybe. But like I went, it's
Definitely.
like, you know what I'm thinking? Is a lot of these players that play for top clubs, their floors are so low. Like when the floors are low, oh my god, like I hate those players. I hate those players. Like for example, I think Jacob Murphy plays for Newcastle. His floor is not low at all. His floor is probably higher than Garnacho or Neto or Martinelli or Trossard, right? But in terms of like how good they can actually be, obviously those players are much better than Jacob.
With Jacob Murphy, I don't even think he has pressure on him. But when you come into a big club, it hits you, and that's the hardest time to perform. I think that's the basic problem.
Nah, but he's coming to it. I mean, when I see Delap come on the pitch for João Pedro, I think I'm not gonna go too hard on him because I went too hard on Pedro, but that hits me a little bit. When I see Delap like running around like Gyökeres, bro, in my head I'm thinking, I'll just Delap, bro. I'll just Delap. I've only got 10 more minutes of this before he goes off and it's full time. But yeah.
No, but on that, their Palace were horrible today. You saw it coming. No
They
one
only turned on for like
Palace
the last
to-
10 minutes. They were like done, bro. Mentally, they were switched off, and then they scored, and then they were like, you know what, we can win this game. But
Yeah, I saw
man.
Richards after he scored. He said like, "Let's go. Where you going, bro? There's nowhere to go."
Yeah. No, but yeah, it wasn't a red card. If it wasn't a red card, maybe they could have came back. But I think structurally, like it was pinball for like 5 minutes of extra time. See it a bit, Tristan. For like 5 minutes of added time, it was pinball. So we were just heading it constantly. Buddy Shield heading it, Fofana heading it, Andre Santos heading it. But yeah, man, that was a good game. I'll take the win. And Uzi, you got 3 points for this game. You got 3 points for this game, and we will move to predictions now.
But I have one more question. Last question. So you know how your board likes to control the manager's thinking and everything? If you need to ask the board, hey, can I use the bathroom and things? Do you think your manager lasts long term? Since he's a young manager, of this new generation of managers.
No, bro, I'm just enjoying the moment. You know what I mean? Like, even if we won, I don't know, the FA Cup or won the Champions League or went to the semi-finals, bro, we're not building off that. We're not like, at least Arsenal, they somewhat build on it. Other teams, they build on it. Bro, you think if we do anything, we're building on anything? Hell no, bro. So I'm just enjoying these moments. I enjoy the fact that we went 3-0 up. I'm taking this game as 3-0, not 3-1, because the last goal was just a bit fugazi, right? So I'm taking that as a 3-0 Chelsea win. Enjoy the moment. I mean, he'll probably get sacked in like a year's time, even though he's on a 6.5-year deal. What the hell are they doing giving him a 6.5-year deal? But anyway, it's not my money, so I don't care. But yeah, I don't think he'll last more than maybe a year. But good start for him. Shout out him. But I have no faith
investing in the young managers now, like it is the players not doing it.
It's so stupid, man. I don't get it. Like we talk about United bringing Carrick in, and there's question marks there. There's more question marks. There's way more question marks on Liam Rosenior to the point where people laugh at him. There's not like, oh, should he stay? Well, it's Carrick's like, should he stay? He's got a little bit of reputation.
Yeah.
Rosenior is just like, look at Chelsea, that banter club.
I don't even know how he went from getting sacked at Hull to getting a job at Strasbourg. I don't even understand that in the first place.
I guess it's because of the resume. It's all about the resume.
There's no resume even there.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why. That's why.
That's why he'd be charged more as a Chelsea manager than Carrick at United, because also Michael Carrick, club legend, Champions League winner, Premier League winner, FA Cup winner, probably one of the most underrated midfielders in Premier League history. So he has that aura about him.
That's got nothing to do with.
Yeah, I know it doesn't have anything as a manager.
Who's Ruben Amorim? Who's bloody Roy Hodgson? Who's Sam Allardyce? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But look, I'm using like Zidane is in.
Who's Max Said, bro? You know what I mean?
Like I'm gonna use Zidane as a example here. No one said anything about him when he took over at Real Madrid because it's Zidane, World Cup winner, amazing player. He went and won 3 Champions League in a row. 3 UCLs in a row.
Because it's poison chalice, bro. Like, I think those sort of clubs, United, less so now, but like maybe even a City or a Real Madrid or Barcelona, it's not like you don't need to come in and change the whole club. It's literally just coach the players. You know what I mean? Coach them, manage them a bit, and that's it. Because it's a lot of egos. Chelsea is like, oh, bro, I could do a whole segment on Chelsea's board, man. But I'm just numb. I'm numb, bro. I don't care about the board. I don't care about really what we do. Obviously, I hope that we
Yeah.
do well. It's like
I
every time a
think,
Chelsea
like
game
you
goes
said,
on, I care about it. But
just
now I
enjoy
don't care
it.
about it. Yeah.
Just enjoy it. You won, bro. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, that's it. But it's like I say this now, but like if Chelsea were playing in 10 minutes, bro, I would be stopping what I'm doing to then watch the game and just go like absolutely laser focus on like we have to win, we have to win, we have to win. If we win this game, we do something next game, right? That's just like blind love for Chelsea. But if I think about it with my head, bro, this club is done. This club is washed. You know what I mean? And somehow we have Caicedo, Palmer, Reece James, Enzo, and Cucurella to like hold us up, man. Like we're washed, bro. We're washed. But inshallah, we somehow get a washed Premier League. I would love that. And I think I deserve it. I think I deserve it after the last couple of years.
Bro, you won a Champions League in the last 2 years. What you mean? I
In
deserve
this
a
kit, bro.
trophy.
In this kit.
I deserve a washed Premier League or washed UCL, something, bro. I've been through that.
No, but Loki, we haven't won a league in 8 seasons, bro. I know, obviously, yours is like 14
Bro,
and
it's
yours is...
been 22 years for us.
Bro, were you
We're
alive?
talking about 18. Bro, I was alive. I was alive, but Uzi was.
Hey, bro, I was just a thought.
I have a question for Uzi though. Like,
Yeah.
do you think Carrick's decisions are coming up from a higher power in Ferguson?
Probably.
God.
Probably.
Fergie, can I go to the toilet, please? Fergie,
Yeah,
I
honestly,
want to take my wife out for dinner. Should I go at 6:30 or 7:30?
Bro, to
boss.
me, that's like
No,
every Man
honestly.
United ex-player that comes into the club. The mere fact that when Fletcher came on and took over the job, he's like, I needed the blessing of Sir Alex to go on. I'm like, who gives a shit, bro?
Now, I guess it's more
Do
for
your
like
own
a
thing.
respect thing, you know, because they played under him, they won under
Respect to
him.
who, bro?
He
You think
was the
Arteta
boss.
like went to Arsene Wenger's feet and was like, "Yo, let me in"? No, he was like, "Bro, I'm that guy, man."
Nah, bro.
But
Exactly,
honestly,
Honestly,
I
I think
do
it's a cuck
think-
ritual, low-key cuck ritual at Man United.
I mean, listen, right? Arteta never won anything at Arsenal. All these players, bigger player than Arsenal,
FA Cups,
right?
bro.
Oh,
3 in a
FA
row.
Cup, bro. Premier League, Champions League,
Let's go, Sunday.
double. By the way, Carrick's been to more Champions League finals than your club has
I'm
been.
not gonna argue on that. I know, obviously, in terms of titles, it's better.
So,
but
I'll
just saying,
I'll understand,
Arteta
right? You
won
have to
titles, you said he didn't.
I'll understand why you'll go out to Fergie and say,
And
listen, yeah, this is
does
my-
your manager have a whole face image on FIFA even at the same time? Or forfeiting the season? You remember that?
Oh, FIFA 14 was it?
Yeah, when he's holding his hand.
Oh yeah, delete club. Oh no, that's what I think about Chelsea. We should delete clubs sometimes, but no man.
No, like you're in a
yeah.
better position than my club, honestly.
Nah, man.
In
Like,
terms
yeah,
of-
technically we are. Our team's better
Are you,
and we
though?
look better and everything about us is better. I get that, but like it's just depressing because it's like everything comes from above. Well, I mean, obviously everything comes from above. I mean, like everything in football comes from above. You know what I mean? And it's like if our above is just messed up, what the hell? Look at you lot. Your above is so messed up, and you're a bigger club than us, bro. It's like I just don't have any faith in this club anymore. I genuinely just don't. We might have a couple trophies, might have a couple wins, but like there's no like this. I thought honestly next season we would win the Premier League and we would have a dynasty. That's how I thought maybe 2 seasons ago. I thought 26, 27, everyone will come into it. We'll have top players and we'll have a dynasty, bro. Dynasty where, man? What the hell sort of dynasty is gonna come? But
Give the guy some time. We'll see at the end of the season
Yeah.
what happens.
Rosinia, bro, flipping out. I don't know if Rosinia wins the Premier League. I'm trying to think of a bet that I can give you. Like if he eventually wins the league, bro, you can generally say whatever you want, right? I'll bank transfer you. I don't know, like £1,000 each, right? Easily, bro. Because that's never gonna
I
happen.
wish that was realistic, eh?
I wish
I would take that.
brother must win the league now, bro. He must win
Bro,
the
like,
league
bro, when
now.
Chelsea went, you're like Loki making dua for him.
Yeah.
100 brothers.
Oh my god. But yeah, so those are the games. Obviously, we don't have a City rep, but they won again, 2-0. And obviously your boy got that correct on the head. And let's go to predictions now. So I'm gonna pull up Mac, if you can run through the prediction from last week, and if you can write it in chat as I go through them, because obviously I'm doing Nawaz's job today. If you can just put in WhatsApp, just type in match week, whatever match week it is, predictions.
Okay, that
and
means I
then
have to go off
on him.
on TikTok then.
Can
you do it?
actually,
Because you
if you do
I can
on
do it,
WhatsApp
I
web,
can do
if any of you have WhatsApp web, basically.
I got
Yeah,
I got it.
who's
I
the
got.
other?
I'll sort it.
Close
I'll
if you need
sort
one
it.
time.
Wait, let me
Don't
go.
worry,
Let me
no
just
corner
find
flag here, so we can do a scuffed recording.
Yeah.
Corner flag back next week, by the way, guys. If you're new here, drop a follow. Okay, where are we? So while you do that,
On the City thing though, like no one expected them to lose. Oh, there's actually a major talking point on the City one. The O had the bollocks to go there and cancel Darren England's decision. Imagine. I love that. A
I love my
Zimbabwean
Forest,
guy
bro.
even at the same time, bro. Imagine a
Is he
Zimbabwean
Muslim?
guy. I don't know. I don't actually know what. I also thought he was Muslim at the time, but I don't know. But I know
Yeah.
he's British Zimbabwean, so yeah.
Nah, he's a legend, bro. I mean, it wasn't really a Prem. Prem. It wasn't really a pen though. So I think he's right.
Yeah.
I think
He
it's
was
silly.
right.
Like the one
This is
you're
what
talking about the Aina one. It's not a pen. Like these rules are just silly. They're a pen by the rules, but it's just silly rules. I think. But let me let's pull up the screen now. How do I share screen? We are. Where is it? Here we
I
are.
think it's
Let me
at the bottom, yeah. With the
there
plus.
we go. Add to stage. Okay, you should be able to see
Yeah,
that.
and it's come forward for this, bro. Yeah.
Okay, okie dokie. So let's go through next weekend's games. So actually, just to do a quick run through of last weekend's games. I believe Nikhil got 2 points. Nawaz got 3 points. Ozzy got 5 points. He got the one of these games on the head, I think. No, you got 3 points. Mac got 1, 2, 2 points. I got 5 points. And Tristan, oh my god, this is a week for Tristan. Did 2-0 Spurs win? Incorrect. 3-0 City win? Correct. 2-2 Liverpool draw? Incorrect. 3-1 Chelsea? Correct. 3-2 United? Correct.
Damn,
had a
big
big
up
weekend.
Tristan. Big up
Yeah.
Tristan's
Tristan.
you ball this weekend. He got a big 7 points. So
Big
shout out
up
him, man.
Tristan.
Shout out him.
Big up
Hey, imagine if he
Tristan.
actually sent us the predictions every week. He might be top of the table. Who knows?
His
okay,
team might
cool.
be shite, but he's on top of it.
Yeah, bro. As long as he knows ball, that's the most important thing. So let's jump into it. So first game is Leeds versus Arsenal. So I'll let Matt take over from there.
Do you know how thankful I am that we are playing before City? I'm just so thankful.
When is City playing?
Anyways,
City playing? Oh, last game.
Playing-
Yeah.
last game on a Sunday, bro. Anyway, I think it's gonna be a hard game for us. It's gonna be challenging. We've known how Leeds have been playing at home, giving a lot of teams challenges, specifically Chelsea, Liverpool. Did they beat United? Did they play them?
Yeah, I think they did, no?
Was it?
What's that?
Did you,
No, they drew.
what's the score?
No, we
Sesko
drew
missed the
too
goal there.
late. Yeah, Sesko must
Yeah,
have
you see,
like
so-
500 chances.
So it's gonna be a tough game, but I don't see us losing. We have to bounce back from some way or the other. To get another loss or draw to them, then there's gonna be a lot of questions. But at the moment, I'm sitting comfy, 4 points at the top. Long may it continue, and hopefully it will be 7 next week. So I'm going for 4-0 Arsenal victory.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 7-0. I was about to go, like, what the hell?
No, 4.
Mohammed, I
I
was
can't
going
go
to go 3-0
7.
Arsenal. But like, I actually want to check. Where are thingy in the league? Where are
Leeds.
Leeds in the league?
I think they're like 13.
16.
Oh shit,
yeah.
they're 16.
16. And they won the last game against... Who did they win against? Bloody hell. This team can't stop winning, man. They beat Fulham.
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 Are they
Yeah,
playing
crazy.
tomorrow? Oh, they're playing tomorrow night. Yeah, man, they're on a good run of form.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. Let me go back so you can see it. There you go.
Because I actually want to see the Spurs thing again. Spurs is home on 28. Yeah, it's 8 points. It's 8 points.
Are they closer to us or West Ham? Oh my god, they're closer to West Ham. We're 9 points off them. They're 8
Yeah,
points
and-
off West Ham. That is ridiculous, bro.
Crazy.
They're
It's
closer
crazy.
to relegation than top 4. After
It is.
22 matches, 23 matches. That's crazy. But anyway,
Yeah, so-
you gone for 4-0 Arsenal. I'm gonna go for it's a sticky one, you know. I'm gonna go for a 2-2. I think actually no, it's not a night.
Take into account, we're playing the weekend. We have Champions League in the week, and all our players are going to be rested because we're playing Khairat. Almaty. So
Yeah, no,
take
you
that
know
into
what? You know
account.
what I think that is? I think the Leeds are very structurally since they played us, they've been a very good structured team. And I think against Arsenal, it's going to be like the Everton game. If you remember, like maybe 4 or 5 games ago,
Yeah.
where you won 1-0. I think it'd be a tight game.
The difference with that is Everton were never going to play against us. Leeds are actually going to play some type of football. They're actually going to come at us. And they'll sit in their low block. So I think that's why I'm giving us more of a chance of scoring more goals.
Okay. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff as well, man. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go for 2-2 Leeds versus Arsenal. If you want to write that down, 2-2 Leeds Arsenal.
2-2.
We'll take your prediction.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal win. Because who is it for Leeds then? It's dangerous. What's something with an A, that winger?
Aronson.
Yeah, I know he scored against us. Like,
if anyone, it's gonna be Calvert-Lewin.
yeah, Calvert-Lewin, yeah, but like other than Calvert-Lewin, it's him, bro. I remember against United how bro's pacey. I didn't expect him to be that
Yeah,
fast.
but I feel he's overrated, bro. He shouldn't even be playing in the Premier League. He's a championship player at best. I'm not even lying to
He's
you.
been balling out this year. I think he's on like 9 Premier League goals at the moment, which is kind of ridiculous.
For real?
Yeah, legit. Actually, let's have a look. Where are we? This season, 9 Premier League goals. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Calvert-Lewin. Yeah.
I was about to say where's Bruno Fernandes, but then I looked there and I saw where he was. I'm just gonna quickly.
At least we know. At least we know.
I'm gonna quickly go back.
At least we know.
But no, Tanaka, Aronson, Calvert-Lewin, I think it's solid, and then obviously they've got Strauch in defence, man. I think they're a decent team. It can go either way, but I don't see Arsenal 4-0. I think is kind of crazy, in my opinion. I mean, clip that. But
we have to bounce back at some point, and we need
but
the
4-0
confidence
against Leeds away from home when it's raining. My family lives in Leeds, bro. I'm there all the time. It always rains.
It rains all the time.
It rains all the time. Rain, wind, bro. You want horrible weather? You go there. But didn't you beat them like 6-1 a couple of seasons ago? Or was that West Brom?
I think it was 4-1 or something.
4-1, yeah. Yeah, maybe.
And Martinelli scored 2 or something.
I was about to say,
But
Martinelli
that was a night game also at the same time. So
yeah, Jeff Batter said United title charge incoming. I love Manchester United fans. I think they're the goats. I think honestly they're the goats, man. By the way, if you're new here, drop a follow. But yeah, United fans, they're the best.
I don't like
fans.
them. I only like Uzi.
It's insane, bro. Like they're top.
I said no. Obviously, no title charge, bro. Top 4 charge for sure. Champions League spot for sure.
But hey, big up to Uzi, because remember before the game he even said it, top 4 charge in there.
And I think you're only gonna be there because other teams aren't very good. Like if Chelsea get their stuff together, Liverpool start playing like a normal team. You're not anywhere near that, bro. And if
if we got our stuff together, we in the
but I don't see you doing that, bro. I don't see you doing that. I can't see it, lad. I can't see it because
the only reason I want
you have Dallo, bro, starting for you. You have Dallo starting for you.
Yeah, but like you see, Mazraoui just came back from AFCON. You need to ease him in.
That makes me so sad. When I saw Mazraoui come on, I was like, damn.
He's back. And he's even 7 out of 10 every single day of the week. 7 out of 10. Mazraoui's never put a foot wrong in my eyes.
But yeah, so let's move on to the Chelsea West Ham game. I'll open this one up, obviously as a Chelsea fan. As I said in the chat, we love playing teams that start suddenly getting into form. Obviously, they've won the last 2 games, and they have beat us at home a couple of times in the last 6-7 years. I didn't mean to say it like that, but I'm gonna go. I'll go for a 3. I'm gonna go 3-0 Chelsea. I'm gonna go 3-0 because I think if it's good, it'll be good. I don't think it'll be tight. I think it'll either be tight and West Ham win, or Chelsea just blow them away a bit. And inshallah, they just blow them away. I hope Max Kilman's starting because that guy is a bozo. I thought he was going to be so good 2 seasons ago. Now he just...
Yeah, bro, I'm on the same lines. Like, how has this guy declined so badly? Like, when he was at Wolves, he was such a different player. Moving to West Ham just derailed his whole career.
But it's such a weird move. Why would you move to West Ham? Had they won the conference?
To
league
be
just
fair,
the season
West
before?
Ham just
They
won
did win
Conference
the
League,
Conference League.
and that's
Was
how they were on an upward trajectory.
But like, he could have gone to like a Liverpool though. I always saw like he would go to Liverpool, be next to Van Dijk. I thought that like at the time, but I think that about Jared Bowen. I always thought Jared Bowen could replace Salah, but yeah. So I'm gonna go 3-0 Chelsea. For those
3-0
reasons.
the Chelsea.
But the thing is, we played Napoli on Wednesday, and we have to win that to get top 8. You know, so it's like a
That's true.
emotionally draining week this week. At least I know for you,
And-
you guys have Kairat, but
At the same time, Napoli also have to win to get in the playoff even at the same time. So it's
that's so bad. Napoli in Champions League is so bad, but that's Conte. Conte in the Champions
Yeah.
League has never been good for any team. So I just hope that we just go there. Enzo Fernandez. I feel like that's the game where Enzo Fernandez just like dominates that game, and then comes back and brings us the W. Inshallah.
Alright, Mac, what's
Bonus.
yours?
I'm going simple prediction 3-1 Chelsea. I think Chelsea will be too good for West Ham.
1.
I feel like West Ham is gonna get an early goal, but then Chelsea is just gonna shut them up straight away.
Yeah, no, I feel you, but you know what? Your team, Hamza, they have a tendency to look like they can win a game and then they go and draw or lose. So I'm
Yeah.
going for 1-1.
That's it. I hear it, bro. I mean, this is supposed to be our easy run. We played Palace away, we play West Ham at home, and then we play Wolves at home. This is supposed to be a 9-pointer easily, these next 3 games. But yeah, man, we have bozo moments. So I can appreciate that. Before, if we were under Maresca, I would say you guys are just hating. But now I'm like, all hope is lost, bro. If you think Chelsea's going to lose 4-0, you know what? I can see a world where that happens. But yeah, okay. So then we'll move to Liverpool-Newcastle. That is the evening kickoff. I don't think Newcastle have a very good record at Liverpool. But Uzi, you go ahead. You give us the first prediction on that one.
Oh, coming off a loss. Who they play in the Champions League also? But they,
That's a good question.
who do they play in the Champions League? We have to take that into consideration.
They
I'm
play.
it
Carabao
feels
at
so odd. It feels so
Carabao.
odd to have a game at that late on a Saturday. Why are they putting matches that late, bro? On a Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday, you need to be chilling, bro.
But low-key, that's a lovely evening. I'll be honest.
It's better than a Sunday, bro.
Then watch Chelsea West Ham. Then watch Newcastle Liverpool, and then
It's-
have a nice meal and then go to bed, bro.
Bro,
That's
it's
a
so much
lovely
better than 10 p.m. on a Sunday or a Monday night, bro.
Oh, the Monday games. Remember you had like 4 Monday
I had
games in a
3
row.
in a row. 3
Do you know-
in a row.
When I was in school, I used to love those games. You know,
Yeah,
purely on
those-
the
when-
basis just
When
to
you
stay
go
up.
to school, bro, when you're working, it's tough, bro. It's tough.
Yeah,
But so they play some nonsense team.
Carabao. Yeah.
Yeah, and Newcastle aren't the greatest at the moment.
Wait,
So
where are they playing Carabao?
At home.
at home,
Oh,
so they don't need to
yeah.
travel. Going 3-1 win, bro.
That's the big
3-1 win.
3-1 Liverpool. Wow.
Yeah,
5
3-1
after 5
Liverpool.
games of no winning, they're gonna beat Newcastle just like that.
Bro, they don't need to rest. I mean, they can rest their whole team midweek. They don't need to travel.
Yeah, but they haven't got a second team. They're not Arsenal, bro. Their
That's
first
true.
team is their second team. Their second team is their
And,
third team.
and they have to win to stay in the top 8
Yeah.
also at the same time.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
But
I'll
don't let
still-
them influence your decision. Don't let them influence your decision.
I'm still backing the 3-1. I'm still backing the 3-1. I feel like they need to get Slot needs to get wins in the bag because being winless in the Premier League, it's gonna be throwing too many questions.
Go on, Mac.
I
What do
think
you want me
I'm going to go for 1-1. Liverpool and I'm going to beat
1-1.
Newcastle. And Newcastle need to get something after what happened today against Fulham.
Yeah,
I'm-
Newcastle,
1-1.
bro. You know I love Walter Messi, bro. Shout out Walter Messi, yeah. But that guy is so cheeks. That's why I love him. That's why I love him because he's just Visser Voltamada, same ass, 2 different cheeks. You choose which one you want to go for. Because Jacob Murphy balling behind, right, into Visser is just like it's just so predictable. So it's either that works and Newcastle go 1-0 up or 2-0 up, right? And then they hold on for the rest of the game. Or they try it doesn't work, and then they're like, oh shoot, what do we do now? So I'm gonna go for 2-1 Liverpool. I think that'll be enough. I think Ekitike, he needs a rest, bro. Like he looks so tired. That guy looks so tired, and man, I think this will be a game where Salah comes back. I believe.
I think he got his rest today though. Okay, he started on the bench.
Nah, bro. Do you not see him when he came on for half an hour? He was
I don't watch the game.
sluggish, man. He was so sluggish. But yeah, that guy needs his rest. But I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool because Newcastle don't have good form. I think Bruno's injured. I think going forward, we're not like Newcastle aren't scoring very many goals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mate, you know what? Change it, Uzi. I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0. Clean sheet.
Yeah, Newcastle just don't have anything at the moment. In the Champions League, they're like the best team in the world. Then when they don't play Champions League, they're just rubbish. But yeah, those are those games. So let's move to Sundays. Where are we? We are here. Manchester United versus
Super Sunday. Super duper Sunday.
Ozzy,
What's gonna
this is gonna be your test.
So-
This is your test now.
This is 2 p.m. UK, so around 4, you can say, in the lovely
I hate that
continent
time
of
also.
Africa. Right, 4 p.m. kickoff on a Sunday. Manchester. What's the weather
Alex
looking
Iwobi
like?
is back.
We don't
Nigeria
know.
Messi.
It doesn't matter what the weather is because the rain's gonna come from the roof anyway. So like that roof behind you, bro, it's gonna leak anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, this will be the real test for Carrick because we know how the lower teams are set up in a low block. Look for the counter attack. We'll try and knock until something can open. So I don't think we can keep a clean sheet yet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go 2-1. 2-1. I don't think we keep a. No, you man. 2-1.
3 wins.
I think 3 wins in a row is doable, right? New manager bounce is still fresh as you've seen today. So
You know, you're saying the lower team are gonna sit in the low block. I don't think
Mm.
Fulham is gonna do that against United though.
Yeah.
They're gonna go for it, bro.
I
It's-
mean,
There's nothing to lose for them. They sitting, I don't even know where,
who
mid-table.
did they
They'll
play
go for it,
last?
bro.
Who did they play? Who did they
Fulham, they
play?
played Leeds and they lost 1-0 away from home.
On
Oh, I think
no,
they
they beat Brighton. They beat Brighton 2-1
Oh, yesterday.
at home. Yeah, beat
Yeah.
Brighton 2-1 at home.
Yeah,
So
so
I
my
think
point's exactly. They're not gonna sit
Mm.
back.
Callum
Yeah,
Whoa, Callum Wilson scored in the
Callum
90th.
Wilson, he scored
Wow,
a
they gave him
Belgian
behind.
free kick. I think it was. Was it a free
Flipping
kick?
hell.
I reckon Callum Wilson.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying.
Harry Wilson.
I'm thinking, yo, wait, Callum Wilson.
I think he scored an absolute.
You see, it happens
beauty.
sometimes. It happens.
Freudian
So-
slip.
So yeah, that's why I think it'll be 2-1. We'll concede, but I think we can get the job done. 2-1. is my-
So let's just to quickly move forward, Izzy. Just to quickly move forward.
Yeah.
So that's 3 wins in a row, right? Obviously, you know where I'm going with this. They
Yeah,
then play
yeah.
Tottenham at home, right? They play Tottenham at
Oof.
home, then they play West Ham away. The question for you is, does the Stretford Paddock, or whatever his name is, does he get his haircut?
If we beat Fulham, I can see it happening because we bring Spurs to Old Trafford. And Tristan, what is your team, bro? Oh, is that
Is an
man?
FA Cup game also in between?
We out of the FA Cup. We're out of the FA Cup.
Oh, Sorry, man.
I love it,
So
man. I love it.
there's no excuse to why we shouldn't be winning the next 3 fixtures to make it 5 in a row. There should not be any excuse. We'll be well rested because we don't play Champions League, we don't play Europa League, we don't play Conference League, we don't play FA Cup, we don't play
You play Carabao
Carabao.
Cup.
Poor guy.
we don't play no other cup
But who you got in the
competition.
Carabao Cup semis? Because we got Arsenal. Who have you got?
My bed.
Dribbs me away, second round, yeah? Love. DJ next, yeah? Come on, kid.
So there's no excuse to why we shouldn't be winning the next 3 games because Fulham is a must-win game. Spurs is a must-win game. And West Ham, we drew to them last time out, is a must-win game to keep us in that top 4 contention, you know.
I think it'd be very
So-
interesting. Obviously, you've had City at home, which you're always going to be up for. I think Maguire said this. City at home, you're always going to be up for that one. Arsenal away, I mean, less so than City at home, but like it's a big game. This will be interesting now because Carrick's only played like against the top. I think he's played managed against Arteta twice. Tuchel,
Beating twice.
Guardiola, and another Emery. I think those were the ones. So it'll be
Yeah, the
interesting
Villarreal
now.
one.
He's playing against the other teams like see what the results are. So I think this could go any way, man. I'm gonna go for. Obviously, I want you to be happy, Ozzy. I do. Like the thought of you being happy, bro, makes me happy. But
Oh wait.
I'll be honest.
Such a
I
cute
need you.
lighty.
I need you to just chill. I know what that means because I know South Africa.
Oh, no.
But I need you to just chill. I need you to relax. So I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Fulham. But I don't think it's gonna be like they dominate you. I think it'll just be like very good game, they win. That's what I think. I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham. That's like my inshallah prediction for next week.
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. استغفر الله.
Mohammed doesn't went 1-1 in the chat.
Yeah.
No,
He doesn't believe in Mac's character either, but does Mac believe in them?
Nah, I'm backing Uzi. I'm going with 2-1 also United.
Lovely, jubbly.
Loki, I'm just trying to get a differential because I need to get away from you guys in the mid-table to get up to Nawaz at the top of the table. You know, and you know what? I think next week we'll have the table up. We'll put the table up so everyone can see it. But yeah, so you gone 2-1 United. So the last game is Tottenham versus
HK in the chat gone 3-0 United win. Love the enthusiasm. I don't think we keep a clean sheet.
Fulham is getting a goal.
It's going to be so interesting, man. I'm so interested. I'm so interested in this game because I just want to see what United do for the next couple of months. Because obviously you've had like everyone blames the manager last year. Let's see what happens now. But okay, let's move on. So Tottenham, Man City. Ooh.
Big game. But you know that
we have to take into account Spurs are not good at home, but at the same time.
Yeah, but Spurs against Man City, they always good.
Yeah, any manager.
Yeah.
And they dominated the first half of the season.
Yeah, Spurs against Man City. Spurs against Man City. So
but
I don't know how to
give them the benefit of the doubt. Solanke came back. Didn't Solanke get the equalizer for him?
No, yesterday.
Yeah.
No, it's Romero. Van der Ven and Romero.
Yeah, both the centre backs scored, bro.
I thought Solanke scored.
That's a good sign. When you're relying on your centre back to score, that's a good sign.
So,
I know Mac can relate.
Yeah.
Bro's like, I don't give a shit.
Honestly, from me, I feel like this is a 1-1 game. Honestly,
I see goals, bro, in this game. I'm gonna go 3-2 to Spurs.
3-2 Spurs W.
Form goes out of the table in this game, in these games. So yeah.
But we know, Mac, when Arsenal need your help against City at home and Tottenham are there to help you, you know what happens then. You know.
I know that, but you see, bro, these guys don't want to go into relegation. It's a whole different story. That time it's a Champions League. It's alright. They're not going down. If they lose here, even though you're all playing West Ham and you might beat them, they still don't know at the back of their head if they're gonna go down or not. You know what I'm saying? It has to be playing some part in their mind.
Yeah. Mac just wants Spurs to lose because of City on his tail, obviously.
But I thought they were going to win the treble, so it doesn't matter if City win or not, because you're going to win all your games and win the treble.
The quadruple, don't worry, bro.
Quadruple, guys, doubling down. I still need Mohammed. I need your boy to put out that clip, man. He needs to put out that clip of Max saying that you'll get the treble. That's insane to me, bro. I think this game, Tottenham City, obviously it's Hopium. I'm going to bet with Hopium a bit this week. Obviously, Tottenham have a great record against Man City at home and away, to be honest, and they beat them start the season. City aren't playing too well. Obviously, they beat Wolves. I'm still going to go for a 3-1 City. That's what I'm going to go for. I need Haaland to turn it on again, because Haaland hasn't been playing that well or getting that many goals recently. I need him to turn it on again. Why? Oh, because it's Wolves.
But still, Uzi, that's the worst decision ever. He's been playing horrible.
Yeah, but you know, it's against the smaller teams. He always begs a hat-trick. He begs 5.
Did he? Come on. Yesterday.
I don't know if he played or what.
Oh, because if he played, that's peak, bro. Because then you only get like 3 points. Huh?
Bro, let me check.
What did I say? 3-0. I say 3-1.
3-1.
You said 3-1. 3-1.
Yeah, I'll go 3-1. I think there'll be goals.
Yeah,
man,
he
'cause it's
came
too
on.
open.
He came on, but like he offered nothing, I assume.
No. But yeah, so those are the predictions for this week.
So,
All we need is
let me just run through it. Mac went 4-0 Arsenal. You went 2-2 Arsenal. I
You went 4
2-1.
Arsenal. That baffles me, bro.
Right? That's fine. Liverpool, Mac went 1-1. You went 2-0. I went 3-1. Right? The City, we just finished now. It's Mac said 3-2 to Spurs. You said 3-1 to City. I said 1-1. Then United, Max said 2-1 United. You said 2-1 to Fulham to win, and I said 2-1 United. Then I said 1-1 Chelsea. You said 3-0 Chelsea. You said 3-1 Chelsea. Lovely, jubbly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So that's that. We'll go through those predictions next week. Hopefully, I don't need to host it next week. It's kind of nerve wracking. But thank you for tuning in. Anyway, and obviously thanks to the guys for hopping into the stream today. If you're new here, make sure to follow us on YouTube, follow us on TikTok, clips daily. And yeah, as Mohammed Azza says, we will see you on Wednesday. And if we can get the whole gang together, we're gonna have a nice episode where we can show our ball knowledge together. So yeah, make sure to be there. I think it's like 8:30 ish, cat. Come here around 8:30, cat, and we'll be live. So yeah, see you guys on Wednesday. Okay, let me end this. Okay, and then we'll end the stream here. End the stream.